Hello everybody, welcome back to tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to make this beautiful crossbody bag. It is just a multi-purpose bag because it's big. It can serve as a crossbody bag and also as a lunch bag for office people that work in offices. It's very mature and cool. But before I start, I want to say thank you to all of you. Can this multi-purpose bag, it can serve as a cross bag. It can as well serve as a lunch bag. So this is our full flask. This is our water bottle, and there is still enough space inside. Beautiful lunch bag, very mature. This is for official use for all working class people. This is your lunch bag. Is it not fine? Okay, these are the materials we are going to use. The cross bag is going to be a big one. So here I have with me my leather. So the width I'm using is 9 inches, while the length is 11 inches. So I'm just going to give it a shape now. That's what I'm doing now. Just giving it a shape. So I'm using this for the down part. Just little shape at the down here. So I'm going to trim it off. So I'm done shaping it. So I'll use this to shape this one. So for my gusset, like I said, it's going to be a very big cross bag. There's a business person that owns it. Said he wants it to be big so that it will contain large sums of money. So I have here 4.5. This 4.5 is what I'm using for the upper gusset and the down gusset. But the only difference is the upper gusset, I'm going to divide it into two. So the length of the gusset, I don't know, is I will measure this round to know how many inches I want for up and how many inches I want for down. So first I will notch it before I measure it round. Now I will notch it to know my midpoints. So I'll start from the midpoint to measure it round. I have 38.25 here. 38.25. So I can make the upper part 17 inches. I can make the upper 17 inches, or I can go with 15 inches. The upper part will be 15 inches. So 38.25 minus 15 inches, it will remain 23.25. That means the down will be 23.25. But mind you, I'm adding half inch. This one that's 15 inches, I'm going to cut 15.5, while the down that is 23.25, I'm going to cut 23.75 for my gusset. So this will be for the down gusset, and this will be for the upper one. You can see I've divided it into two. So now I'm going to cut it into two. Okay, for the front I'm putting zip. So that I just came down now by 3 inches. This is 3 inches. So I will cut it through. I'm going to add zip. So I'm going to cut lining for everything now. I'm going to cut my lining. Okay, I've cut all my linings. You can see them. So now I'm going to start with this. So what I'm going to do here is, this is the right side of my neck. I'll put my zipper this way. Then I'll put this is the wrong side of my lining. You can even decide to use this. It's like I will use this side. It's fine. So anyway, I'll put the lining on top of it this way. I will stitch. I will turn it and top stitch. Then when I turn it and top stitch, we'll go to the next one. So after sewing it and top stitching, this is what I have now. So for this, I'm going to put it here. The right side will face the right side of my zipper, while my lining will be under. My lining will be under. So mind you, this is the wrong side. So my lining will be under. I will sew it this way, then I'll turn it and top stitch the way I did here. So I will also do the same for my gusset. I'll put it right side facing each other. So I will bring my lining, put it on top and sew. I'll turn it and top stitch the way I did on this one. That's what I'm going to do to my gusset. So I'm done fixing my zip. So all the excess line, I'm going to trim it up, but I want to first fix the zip head. Okay, for this front now, we have to create the pocket by covering it with lining this way. So what I'm going to do now, as I put it this way on the lining, I will at once pipe it with my cord. I will sew together. As I sew, I will arrange and sew till I get back to here. I will also do the same for the back. Okay, I'm going to sew my rectangular ring that will be the handle holder. So I'm going to sew it here. So what I'm going to do now is, this my zipper is my midpoint. I will centralize it here and sew it down. I will also do same here. This one I'm using is 1.5 inches size. So I will sew it on the 2 sides of the upper gussets. Okay, I'm done sewing my rectangular ring. So I'm going to sew my down gusset. Now put it this way, right side facing each other. Then my lining will be under this way. I will arrange it and sew. Okay, I'm done piping it. This is what I have after piping it now. This is the 2 sides, and this is the pocket. So now I'm going to sew my gusset to it. So I'm done joining my gusset together. This is what I have now. This is my rectangular ring that will serve as the handle. So now I'm going to notch the middle of this my gusset. Now I'm going to get the midpoint and notch it. Confirming to be sure. So I will also notch the down parts. This I will also get the midpoint of this. I've already notched it before, but the piping covered it, so I have to open it up a little for me to be able to see it. I will do same in all. This one is showing. This one is still showing. I can still showing. I'll do same to this one also. So after notching it, now I'm going to start joining it together. I'll turn my gusset. The right side will be inside. So the upper one, this is upper side. I'll match it together here. I will go to the down. I will also match it together. Then I will arrange it and sew it round. I'll just arrange it and sew. See, I'll just arrange it and sew. See it? This side corresponds. I will arrange this side. So when I'm done sewing it, I'll keep it this side. Bring this one also. You know the lettering, it has lettering. You have to be careful so that you will not turn your lettering upside down. So I'll put it this way and put this one here also and sew. Okay, I'm done sewing it, and this is what I have after sewing it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to tape it round. Okay guys, I'm done taping it. This is what I have now. So I'm going to turn it to the right side. So this is it. This is the front and this is the back. So now we are going to prepare the handle. This is my 1.5 inch belt, and I have about 54 inches length here. So I'm going to first put my adjuster this way, then I'll put my hook, I'll fold this one in this way and I will stitch it. Then the second one, I will also put my hook, I bring it to my adjuster, pass it through under my adjuster, under, again. So When I pass it this way, I will fold in like half an inch, then I will also stitch it here. Then that is it for the handle. That's what I'm going to do now for the handle. So now I'm going to fix our handle. So this is our bag. If you have watched this extent and you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so to support me. Thank you for staying till the end of this tutorial. Bye and God bless you. See you in the next tutorial.